Up to this point, I've been using these primary colors to demonstrate the visual components of the material, and I've said that they're not realistic. Let's go ahead and choose some realistic colors for this material. Start with the diffuse color. It has the most influence on the resulting surface. If I want to have a red material, I can choose a hue, but be careful not to choose a fully saturated color. This is just not natural. It would be rare to see a fully saturated red in the real world. I'll tone this down by decreasing the intensity of the color and decreasing some of its saturation. This might be a more realistic color. The next thing I'll do is choose an ambient color. And one way to do that is to match the ambient color to the diffuse color. And you can do that quickly by locking the colors together. Now this will work in most cases. However, to be more convincing, it's a good idea to make the ambient color the same hue but a darker shade. So I'll unlock the colors, click on the ambient swatch, and make it a little bit darker. This gives added depth to the material because the ambient color is going to appear in the darkest areas of the object. The specular color is the color that's reflected from the light sources in the scene. This is what you're trying to simulate. It should never be pure yellow. That would mean that you're illuminating the scene with a pure yellow light, which is just not possible. More likely, you're illuminating the scene with the sun outdoors, in which case you should choose a very pale yellow. Perhaps something like this would do. If, on the other hand, you're in an interior, you might want to choose something that's grayscale and closer to white. But again, I'm not going to make it pure white. I'll give it a slight saturation. If you really want to be a purist, you could match the color of your luminaire to the color of your specular component. But in general, I don't go that far. I will just give the specular component a very pale color close to white or yellow.